Welcome back to Conversations from the Driver's Seat. So we've had a chat about, what and why, and now we're going to start working on like how and what we're actually going to build. So for those that don't know, I'm John. I am the founder of HISSU. I want to start I am building a recycled clothing company where my sort of number one would be recycled blanks if I could. That's where I'd like to start delivering everything to everyone else, but also have a small design side of the brand, where we're going to be working in our Volume 0 Origin series with Japanese proverbs. So we spoke a little bit about the 6 Japanese proverbs that are going to lead the way for our Origin series. I suppose what I need your help. I need everyone's help. I mean, no one can really do anything or do everything themselves. And me personally, I'm just a guy, I'm not from this industry. I just have an idea and I am really just trying to get that idea off the ground and get going. I know what I like and that's what I'm going to lead with. But obviously, what I would try to say is that this company isn't about me, because if it was, then it'd just be all about profit and what I like. But at the end of the day, the profit I don't really care about. We're going to be putting a lot more back in than we get out. And I wouldn't be doing it recycled. I'd just be going, cheapo quality from China and just try and go flat out if I was really worried about profit. So what I need from you is I need help with designs and ideas and things that are really going to be around and can be constantly decorated in different ways, throughout lifetimes, not just throughout the next, sort of 10 years. So that's why at the moment what I'm working on is an oversized t-shirt with a relaxed short, a set of like gym shorts or movement shorts with a singlet. We might look at like a muscle tank or something similar to that, some large style tee that just doesn't have sleeves. We're very relaxed sort of feeling, maybe except for the gym singlet. That one I like them a little bit tighter. That's probably like our 4. We'll also have a look at some compression garments, so like doing some calf sleeves and some thigh sleeves and maybe some bike shorts. And then for the ladies, we're going to look at doing some bike shorts, leggings, and maybe like an exercise top, whether it be like a exercise singlet top or like a sports bra. We're going to be working in those. So I suppose the question is like, does that relate to you? Does that sound, are those things that you would want to develop and design if you were starting a business? Would it be something that you would purchase do you wear those kinds of things all the time? These are the questions that not only do I ask myself, but I ask other people, and I'm also asking you because I want you to be involved as well. So in the comments below, like, hit up, what do you wear the most? And if you were to go to your if you were to go to your cupboard right now and open it up and have a look, what do you reckon the most sort of one style of product would stand out? I know personally for me, it is singlets. So this is my only basketball singlet, but I have a lot of footy singlets that are very similar. They're in that polyester design, which is why I want to do a recycled polyester or whatever the fabric is, designed like gym singlet. I have these. We live in Queensland in Australia. It's, gets down to what, maybe 10 degrees Celsius in the winter time, but the vast majority it's 20 to 35. So you always want something that's quite fair. It's gonna be quite breathable and give you a lot of space. So that's why we like our relaxed designs. They're comfy, they're cozy, and then with recycled polyester training singlets, you get a lot of variety out of them as well. So that's what I do. I have shorts that are like a gym or a movement short, and then I have my training singlets. So yeah, what's in your cupboard? Let me know what's in your cupboard, and let's keep this conversation going. For those that are following the journey and want to follow the journey, I actually go to Bali, which is like our testing area for Australasia. Bali's a good testing area because you can get some reasonably priced samples made without having to go too far and not trying to do stuff over the WhatsApp or over email, which just seems to be getting really messy. So I'm going to go over there. We leave next Tuesday, August 18. We leave and we head over there. We're going to get through and get our designs done. We have recycled polyester and recycled nylon and that sort of stuff available over there, but not really recycled cotton. So our cotton side of stuff with our oversized t-shirt, shorts, that sort of stuff, that's going to be made over there, but that's specifically just going to be design samples to make sure that all our measurements are correct and that we've got something along the lines of what we're looking for, so that when we update our tech pack, then we can send that to our next manufacturer and get our samples made up and make sure that we're along the same lines rather than trying to figure everything out. Because the biggest thing is, remember what our first saying is: the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If I didn't book Bali, I'd probably still be in the idea stage. I'd be in ideation and I'd still be working through that. Because I took that step and booked that flight and spoke to my manufacturer, I'm just going over and I'm going to wing it. We're going to figure it out along the way, and I'll bring yous with us. So let us know, what sort of clothing do you wear? What's your number one? What colorways do you like? What fabrics do you like to feel? Do you like tight? Do you like loose? When it's hot, what kind of fabrics and feel do you like? When it's cold, do you like to layer, or do you like just like one big thick one? All right, that's me. So I'll check you on the next one. This was episode 3 of Conversations from the Driver's Seat. John from HISSU. I'll chat to you soon. Bye.